Hello, welcome to today. I documented my trip to Madrid. This was in 2018. Madrid is in Spain, it's the capital of Spain. The reason why I decided to make this video, which is almost 5 years old, it's because my inspiration to work hard and my journey to move abroad and work in the diaspora started from here in Madrid. This was the first time that I had actually ever stepped out of Africa. I had traveled in Africa, but I'd never been in Europe, just watching Europe on TV, and on the internet. So this was a very, very, very eye-opening trip for me, just seeing the infrastructure that was there, Everything was very exciting. The weather was very nice. I think the weather was very kind. The weather in Southern Europe is very kind. Like, it's just this kind of weather like the one that is in Africa. Yeah, it was, we went as part of a conference. It was a big HIV conference, HIV Research for Prevention conference. And this conference also means a lot to me. As you can see there, we were just on the bus. That's the hotel bus, the Marriott Auditorium Hotel Shuttle. We were staying at the Marriott. It was a nice hotel. Let me get back to the conference. This conference means a lot to me because, it is the one that inspired me to do the research that I'm doing, and also to move to Ireland and continue doing the research in HIV, especially in HIV pre-exposure prophylaxis that I continue doing. I think a trip abroad is very important, because it just opens your eyes. It opens your eyes. You see things from a perspective that you have never seen. You see the way we were very happy, it was exciting. You can see the young me there in the car recording every moment. I never knew that it would come to a time that I'll share this moment with you people, So I remember, I'm a Catholic, and on the second day, we arrived on a Saturday, and on Sunday, I decided to go to church. And the music in the church was nice. It was just like, the music, the Catholic church in Africa. In Ireland, the church is quite quiet compared to what I experienced in Madrid. And I equally met a friend that we are still in contact to date. And I'm actually going back to Spain in February, and hopefully I'll go to Madrid and visit. Yes, so we were just driving by from the airport, now headed towards the hotel. As you can see, the roads. The difference is that they drive on the right side of the road, whereas in Kenya we drive from the left. We keep left, they keep right. So that was also a bit confusing. So let's hear how I participated in the choir here, with my friends. Let's hear. The choir was in Spanish, by the way. I don't know any Spanish. I only speak un peu francais and English, Swahili and Luya, which is my mother tongue. But we tried, as you can see, the three of us really tried to represent our voices. But I remember one thing on this day that I did was I really prayed that I get an opportunity to advance my research, to study and to work in Europe, to be a professional and contribute to the society. That is still the choir, the mass was going on. Yes. And I remember this church, and I'll remember because it's through this church that I met a friend of mine, Pablo. One day I'll come back, meet you. He was so kind, after the mass. As you can see there, Pablo there, over here, he drove us into the city center and the Central Park of Madrid. Yeah. So just showing us around, he was showing us around, it's beautiful. It was beautiful, amazing infrastructure, very European architecture. Very nice, different culture, different types of architecture were used in Nairobi. Skyscrapers, very tall building, very high building. In Madrid, I think that is the highest building, as the building over there. Yes, so it was interesting. We went out to the park. The weather was nice. I was actually putting on open shoes. Yes, so we went around the city, and Pablo suggested to us that we should consider going to the Central Park. You know, it was a really nice park with a water fountain. That one just over across the road. I'll tell you more about that in the next videos.
Look.
Then the exciting part.
No vehicles, but people are just not overlapping. It's a beautiful city.
I was amazed of the
These
traffic.
are their buses.
And the beauty of the city.
Very organized.
The public transport. The organization. That really inspired me, just seeing these things in real life. It's not that we don't have it at home, but the infrastructure, this was the kind of new infrastructure that was just starting in Nairobi, and there are very few such roads. So just standing on the highway and taking this video, you can see the skies are blue and it's a beautiful day. We didn't get rain while in Madrid, but the bottom line is that this trip to Madrid was the highway to my inspiration. The amaze, yeah. I knew one day I'll come back as a professional, to work at an international level. Yes, and of course we went for some fun. We'll talk about that in the coming videos. I went for a match, Victoria Plzen versus Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu, and met a friend from Brazil, Vincenzo. I have not kept in touch, but I will get back to him. Right now in Ireland, my best friend is actually Brazilian, and I have a lot of Brazilian friends and a Brazilian family. We eat a lot of Brazilian meals. Yes, so keep watching, subscribe, and share the videos, and so that I'll bring for you the story of my trip to Santiago Bernabeu and my experience watching football. I'm not a fan of football, but my experience. But the bottom line is that it's my trip to Madrid that inspired me to be the person that I am today. Ciao, and see you in the next video.